everyone, welcome back. So for today's video I'm going to talk about the 2024 career that I have promised you all to do the video, so I'm doing the video now. So before we go for the topic, so if you want to know anything about more in details, you can just check the description below, and there is all details and links and everything, so you can check out. So let's we go for the topic of today for the 2024 career. So first of all, I'm going to emphasize the main career and also the main focus, which is going to have a lot of upgrades, a lot of improvement they can see in this year, since 2024 is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is exactly in his own sign, so it's like very much powerful for this year. And you can see a lot of people, I guess mostly 99% of the people are thinking about career and career development, and we can see a lot of changes in economic and everything. So for the 2024 career, I will do, as I said, the first basic things I will explain it, and then I will go by signs. So the astrologers, the labor work and service oriented work, tattoo artists, dentists. So these are the main 2024 career that you can see for these people who ever have the work. It is going to be a lot of improvement they will see in their career. So if you are not in a service related field, then try to do service work or kitchen soup, volunteer work in your spare time or in your rest time you have, then try to do that, because this will actually strengthen your D10, the samsha chart. So for those who don't know, the samsha chart is your career chart and also your public, how the public views you and everything, and that's also represent how you represent yourself to the world. So the samsha is definitely a chart that represents entirely about your career, how you represent to the world, how you're earning and all of this. So for the 2024 career, the main theme that I can emphasize here is a must have solid routine between your career, spiritual and health. So these three things is going to be very much important: career, spiritual and health routine. So 2024, just because Saturn is ruling doesn't mean all about work. No, Saturn is also someone who is very much judge, and he always want to have that balance. So this year, if you ever you want to start a new routine, or you want to start a new diet, or you want to start a new career, and you want to pursue your spiritual path, this is actually a very good year to start. It will start very slowly, the progress will be slow. As you all know, the Saturn is a very slow moving planet, and but it will take time. The foundation, you are starting from the scratch, so the foundation will be very strong. So change of social circle, or social circle become more secluded and small. So these are the year that you will be seeing a lot of changes, a lot of improvement within your own circle, within your own friends. For example, if you have been friend with the person for 5 years, 6 years, suddenly the relationship become no contact. So it can happen. So because Saturn is going to clear out the people who are not really valuable in your life, who are not helping in your life, so he will actually clear it out for you. So you will see a lot of changes in your life, within your social circles and everything. So keep consistency in your work to see result as well. Change and try new ways of working if ever feel blockage or stuck. So this year it's going to be a lot of blockage you may see clearing out in your career space. So if you feel like, oh, I want to have a job change, I want to have a different field, I want to work, you have to put the first step. You cannot just wait and expect the changes is going to come. No, it's not that way. You have to start it as a part-time or as a passive income, something that you have to do. You have to put a lot of effort to get the result for your work. So if ever you feel like there's a blockage, that is stuck, or that you feel like it's no progress, change it. Saturn this year is going to give the result according to your own desires and according to your own actions. So make sure you are putting the effort and putting the actions. If you want to have a career in your life, you want to have that change of career, if you want to have that improvement in your career, you must put effort. So if you're starting any hobbies or part-time work, side income, then keep going without give up. As I said, he is not going to give a very fast result. He is a very slow moving, and also he represents old soul type of thing. So he will take time, he will see if you are really dedicating yourself or not. So if you have hobbies that you want to make it as a income, for example, you want to make a social media as one source of your income, how can you make it if without you put any posts, or if you didn't put any efforts just creating my profile? You can't do that. You have to put the effort, you have to put the marketing, you have to do your own marketing, you have to really follow the trends. Sometimes you can follow the trends, or sometimes you want to do something like a teaching, what I'm doing now, or you want to do the entertainment, or you want to dance, you want to do the art. All of these things you have to put the effort. Don't wait for that one day. This is the one day, the second that you are having right now is that one day. So do it. So now we are going for the signs placements. So I'm going from the Aries to the Pisces, the 12 signs. So this you can follow for your moon sign or for your Mahadasha. For example, if you are going through your moon Mahadasha, then follow your moon signs. That's what it is. Or you can also follow with your Lagna sign. If you have Leo Lagna, then you can even look for the Leo signs, the reading that I'm going to give. So I'm going to give the main point what you can do to improve your career in this year. So let's we start from the Aries. So Aries, Saturn is literally in the 11th house in his own sign. So this is definitely can emphasize the public related work, the charity work, non-profit organizations, media, social media, start business with friends, collaborations. So these are the main focus of for the Aries this year. If you have a Lagna, or your moon is in Aries, or you have your Mahadasha going on the planet that have in Aries, so definitely this can apply for you. So here you can see the public related work, because 11th house also represents your desire, your own dreams, goals, whatever that you want to do, and also your friends. This is the time Saturn also will gives you friends that is going to guide you, to help you to achieve the goals that you want in your life. And another thing with the Aries is, if you have time, make sure you teach the kids or buy books, any kind of story books, or you want to buy for the orphanage for the kids. You can do that, because that will actually strengthen your Saturn. Saturn is being 11th house, that will actually helps strengthen the state of Saturn. Even though if you have not so good Saturn, but if by doing this one it actually helps. And also, if you want to be in a public world, or you want to be in social media, you want to start your business with your friends, make sure you are choosing the right friends. As I said, he will show you the friends that who are actually helping you and who are not. He will exactly show you. So make sure you really open your eyes and look at the situation around you as it is. Do not ever try to have that black and white vision, or you have that rose glass in your eyes to look at certain things. No, look at it as how as it is for Aries. So for the collaboration, there will be, of course, if once you have put yourself in public, you will see a lot of collaborations will come out, a lot of partnership will come out. So make sure you read the contract, you read the documentations and everything very specifically, and then you signed and you collaborate with them. So yeah, that's for Aries. So next we are going for Taurus. For Taurus, this is going to be 10th house Saturn. So obviously it is his own house, 10th house, and the Samsha is literally the 10th house that we will be looking at, and it represents Saturn being in his own house, in his own sign. So this is like a very powerful ways of to develop your career. So this is solely, this year is going to be solely focused on your career development and the opportunity in different field of career that you will get. It will sometimes you will get this career out of nowhere. It's like very suddenly you will get this one. For if you want to take it or leave it, that's up to you. So but you will definitely get it. And to enhance hobbies into passive income, so this is actually a very good time for Taurus people. If you have a lagna, your moon or your mahadasha is going in the Taurus sign, and you are having Saturn which is transiting here. So this is actually, he is helping you to make one of your talent or one of your hobby to be turned into passive income. So make sure you put that hobby into the public to make that income in your life. So another thing that Taurus can do is help youngsters for career development. If you have someone in your family or if you know someone in your life that are struggling with their career, especially youngsters who are starting or who are entering into the career field, into the field of work they want, or they are entering into the job for the first time in their life, then make sure you help them, you motivate them to do the work or just guide them what they have to do and what not. So that is one of the, I wouldn't say remedy, this is like this will actually enhance your Saturn in your chart. So that's for Taurus. So the next one is Gemini, which is ninth house Saturn. So this is actually a very good position, but at the same time you have to put the effort to make it work for it. So this position, ninth house, is always represents must learn new field of knowledge or new language. It can represents here for the Saturn. So it is going to be tough when you are starting. It is not going to be easy, but you must do it. The moment you are starting to learn something new, Saturn is going to help you. Saturn is going to be very happy about it. So he will actually give you more, explore more different field of work, or he will give you opportunities, something that you wanted for a very long time, he will give it that. So this again also represents teaching can be involved. If you want to be teacher, if you want to teach something, or you want to teach kids, or you want to teach certain subjects that you want, then go for it. This is the best time for Gemini people to start it. So religious point of view may change, and this also can represent your religion point of view can be changed, or someone else have different religion point of view. Don't have that arguments, or don't be very pessimistic or kind of a fanatic type of thinking. Make sure you accept other people's belief, and if they are not accepting yours, it's okay, it's their problem, not yours. So you just focus on yourself and your belief, and don't just force your belief on others. So that's the main thing for Gemini here. So next we are going for the Cancer, 8th house Saturn. Wow, this is also another one of the point that I've seen as, if you all know that 8th house is actually Saturn's house, and 8th house also represents mystery and also very unexpected events, and 8th house is actually very much deep down that we need to discover again and again and again. So that is hate house. So this can represent Saturn being here, especially for the Cancer sign. Cancer is a water rule sign, and this represents your health conscious. This is the time Saturn may shows you the issues that you have in yourself, physically or mentally, emotionally. You must seek the treatment that you needed. Don't delay it, go for it. If you feel the pain, just go and check yourself. Don't ever try to hold it, or you are trying to avoid it. Don't do that, don't delay it. So you have to be very much self-conscious, and you must have strict routine and diet with the food that you are taking, and also the routine every single day. What time is you waking up, and what is the workout that you are doing. You have to really be very strict about it at this time, especially for the Cancer sign. And also, if you want to do, you want to write down the schedule, and you want to set up a schedule for a week or for a month, do it. will work. So obviously it's going to take time, slowly you are going to do it. So another thing is, you will also may have or may find a way to have a side income from teaching or social media, and unexpected issues may arise in career. So for example, you have been working at the one place for nearly 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, there's no show anything, suddenly there can be a problem, or you can have a raise in at your workplace. It can be two situations, we never know. We have to see your chart and how in your chart Saturn is placed, and how the transit is going to affect this that placement. So it can be good, it can be bad, or everything is according to your chart. But most of the time I would say eighth house can also represent, as I said, unexpected events. So make sure you have your fun and also savings for the rainy days. So that's for Cancer. And the next we are going for the Leo, which is seventh house Saturn, and this can represent a public fame may create self-identity issues. So this is something that I've seen most of the time, people who have seventh house Leo, especially Saturn being the seventh house. This can represent the person who lost their own self-identity, or they gain their self-identity through the public fame. So that can be good, that can be bad. So it's up to your own chart. So for Leo, you have to check out with your the public fame that you have, and make sure you are really grounded with that. And also you have to relearn and start from scratch of the career that whatever you are in. For example, suddenly for the technology and tech device, you see, we have to learn again and again and again, because there is new technologies coming up every single day. So being in public also represents that for Leo, and Leo's already ruled by Sun, so it's going to be, sometimes you can get burned up because of that. So make sure you take up the rest, and also you have to be up to date with the current tech and social media, as I said, and tons of efforts needed to impress the audience. If you're someone who's an actor who need to be in front of the camera, then you need to put a lot of efforts with your artwork to impress and to get the pay, or to get that opportunity in your life. This is your time to really put that effort and show to the world what you can do. And another thing that you can do is a help orphanage and feed birds and stray animals, because this will actually help strengthen your Saturn for in this current transit now. So that's for Leo. And the next one is a Virgo, which is in the sixth house. So enemy will be strong, so don't fight, but focus on own self. So obviously this time enemies is going to be very strong for Virgo people, so it's better you don't have any verbal argument or physical argument or anything. Just back off and just focus on yourself, your work, and your life. Do not focus on other people, just focus on yourself. And you have to work more spiritually with your spiritual thoughts, with your spiritual learning. You have to buy some books which is spiritual books, or you can learn about mythological stories, buy some books and read about it. And you can also help old people to serve food and buy new clothes for them, and write proper schedule for daily routine. For Virgo, since Saturn is being in the sixth house, he can actually test your patience and your ways of how you are handling day-to-day routine work, and how you are handling your day-to-day work. So it's time for you to step up and create that schedule, that routine that you want in your life. So that's for Virgo. The next one is Libra. Libra is being in the fifth house, and fifth house is obviously it's a romance and kids and arts, everything. And this can also represent partner will be more distant and career focused. Even you yourself can be that. So any artwork related work with will require patience and slow progress. So you can do this one, whatever that you are starting right now for Libra. Make sure you are taking your time, slowly, have that strong foundation. Same goes with your partnership, with your relationship. Even though you have been together for 10 years, 15 years, try to go it slowly and slow progress, because that will helps a lot to build a strong foundation and strong understanding in your relationship. So for Libra, you can donate clothes and foods for children and teach arts for children, or do Surya Namaskar, especially on Sunday, because that will actually enhance your sun. And also sun also represents light, so he will give the light to the opportunity that you want in your life. So that's for Libra. So next one is for Scorpio. For the career, Saturn is being in the fourth house. First, fourth house represents your home, your hometown, your where were you born, and also your body. Fourth house also represents your body and your childhood. So this can represent change of home, relocation of work, must work consistently and patient for result. This is not the time for Scorpio to be very impulsive or suddenly you want to do in a very instantly you are expecting for result. This is not going to be real. You have to face a lot of tough moments, and you may even have face some kind of a situation at the point that you don't really have savings, or your this is actually a year for Scorpio starting from the scratch. So make sure you are building a strong foundation here. So there will be change of job, and but the change of job should be something that your heart desires, not for the money, not for the just for the sake of job. Don't do that, it will not go for a very long run. So make sure you are doing the job that you really want. This is the year that you should actually pursue the field that you actually want to work with. So go for it, it definitely will work, but it will take time. And obviously Scorpio, for Saturn being in the fourth house, it represents you will be away from your family, you will work very far from your hometown, and that actually will give peace of mind rather than you being near with your family. If you have a broken family, if you have a family that are not understanding, it's better this will work. But if you're someone who really love your family, who have a very good supportive family, then try to keep in touch with the video calls or calls every day. Try to keep in touch with them, so that will actually enhance the Saturn being in the fourth house. And also this is also represents your long-term career commitment as well, building career foundation. This, as I said, you are starting from scratch for Scorpio. So you are starting from literally nothing. Just think like that, you are starting literally from nothing to go to get that everything. So this is the time for you to start and be patient with the career, and also choose the career that your heart desire and work for it consistently. If you feel tired, take a rest, but don't give up. So that's for Scorpio. And also for Scorpio, Hanuman Chalisa, and also go to Hanuman temple this every day. You can chant the Hanuman Chalisa or listen to Hanuman Chalisa every day, and donate sweets to the temple, or people who are coming to the temple, just donate the sweets, laddus, whatever the sweets that you can get, just donate. It will actually enhance your Saturn here. So that's for Scorpio. The next one is Sagittarius. Sagittarius for Saturn is being in your third house, and this represents 10 times more effort and self-esteem need to work and build slowly. So you must learn to be leader at your workplace. If you are given the opportunity, you must take it. Don't back off, because that may really weaken the Saturn here. And also you will be someone who's a strict religious work, too much optimism, or too much positivity, which will turn into toxic positivity. So make sure if you are feeling down, accept the emotions and try to go through it the day, and try to take it slowly. Don't ever make it too much toxic positivity. It is not going to help you for Sagittarius people. And also you have to put a lot of efforts to build your self-esteem and your work, which you have to be the leader at your workplace. And also accept other people's belief without betraying your own belief, or you are being against their belief. As long you're true to your own belief and be fine with the religious work, the spiritual point of view that you have, as long that has nothing against the other person, it's good enough. You no need to actually go around and be have that opposite arguments with others. Don't do that, it's not going to help. and also show affection and compassion to others. Don't ever disrespect others regardless of gender and age. So Sagittarius, this is the time that you have to be very very careful with the speech, or if you have arguments, verbal arguments, be very careful. Don't just say the words and utter the words and then you will regret later in your life. So that's for Sagittarius. Next one is Capricorn, which is in the second house. So second house represents your asset value will increase, and you need to work with patience without expecting instant result. And real estate will work well for Capricorn at this placement, and Saturn will actually helps you to gain a property or new property or new vehicles or something that you want to purchase for a very long time. You will get it. So don't control anyone, or if this is for the parents who have kids, don't control the kids. This is actually not the right time. There will be a lot of arguments happen, so let them be their way. And you need to learn yoga. So yoga is going to help a lot for the Capricorn people. If you have that body pain, or you feel very stressed, you feel very much exhausted, you can start to go for the yoga classes. Look something somewhere near you and try to attend the classes, and also balance your chakras. And if there is a lot of issues, try to listen to Durga mantra before you sleep. That's for Capricorn. So next one is Aquarius. Aquarius, Saturn is literally in your sign, and Saturn is also the planet of your own sign, Aquarius. So stop procrastinations and have to work literally for everything in your life right now, because Saturn is literally on your head. If this is Lagna, or even if for your moon sign and your Mahadasha, it is calculated from the first house. So he is in the first house right now for Aquarius people. So you have to really change. You will have the change of personality and outlook about life, and also you will build foundation for career from scratch and work well with new tech and device, since Aquarius represents a new technology and also the future technologies and everything. So you may work into related field, something that has to do with the mass media, technologies, and IT work. All of this stuff will work for you for Aquarius. And one thing that I will emphasize is stop procrastinations. So don't do that. This is the time for you to work, not rest, or you take too much time being lazy. That is not going to help for Aquarius. So that's for Aquarius. The last one is a Pisces, and for the Saturn being in the 12th house. So this is all about your retreat pursuits. You can also do the ashram helps and more reading of spiritual books. Self-owned business will be helping for you more than you go for the collaborations or working with your friends or start a business with your friends. It may not really work for you, because this is a time for you to be introvert and also secluded with your own self. So better start a business that only you are the leader and only you are the master, you are the boss for your business. That will actually helps a lot. Regardless of we have to see your own chart placement and where Saturn and everything. But for this placement, Saturn being in the 12th house, Saturn transit in the 12th house right now, it's better you start your business, your own business, rather than having partners in your business. So learn to balance between work and rest. So this is for the Pisces. You really have to learn between your work and your rest, and also don't take too much stress. For example, people say take your work to home. Don't do that. For Pisces, this is the time Saturn will actually teach you work is work, rest is rest, family is family. So you can't bring your work to home. Do not ever do that. Try to balance it. If you can't, make a schedule, make a routine of it. That's how it will works for Pisces. So that's for overall for all the signs. Saturn being transit for this year 2024, and also Saturn being in the Aquarius most of the time, he will give a very 360-degree changes. Especially this year is already ruled by Saturn himself, so you will be seeing a lot of changes by the end of this year. Regardless of signs or placements, whatever it is, Saturn will bring that discipline. It's like a sure thing, you will see that. So that's all for 2024 career. I hope I already covered all, and as per request I already do the video for you all. So please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, because that helped me a lot. And thank you so much for watching. So I will keep up with the series, and also there's more upcoming videos I will be doing it. So see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.